Yeah, I'll be having one. Well, y'all got a beat on?
This nigga said you got a beat. I said you got a beat.
Okay, I'm like,
Don't get defeated.
Oh, we live. What's up, y'all? New episode Tech File. Don't worry about us. We just getting headphones.
You ain't see Eric get defeated by the cord.
all right, Tiny Tim.
Ooh, we talking inches.
Hey.
It's okay. Okay.
You know what? Just go ahead, hit that theme music. Let's just get on into it. Welcome to episode 306 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And this your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. What up?
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as K Diddy.
Take that. All right, y'all. As said, episode 306, we are here. We have a guest in the building. I normally see him in the comments. We got Sly in the building. He in the couch on
chilling.
Chilling.
Tech File fam in the building.
So if y'all hear a voice that's not Dooches in the background,
Singing in the background.
it is Sly on the couch.
Fly on the fly.
Right.
We always sit in tech order. Tim, what you talking about?
Yeah, we've been sitting in tech order.
Wait. This is the first ever Tim stat bill for somebody not this thing.
Hey, I can't even read that shit.
I'm
blind. I
know I couldn't see that shit. We had a whole conversation before about you taking your glasses off
my
to
glasses
read
back on. I love squinting hard. Like, I really can't see. I was like, who? Who was that?
Oh, as he took his glasses back on.
Right, to read again.
I don't need to read that.
Reading is overrated.
Well, I will say one thank you to everybody who's in the comments already. As I say, on a weekly basis, we record our show live every Tuesday around 6:45-ish p.m.
Mm-hmm.
That ish is very important, okay? Because
doing a lot of work in that sense.
and that is also why it's important for you to have on the notification bell on our YouTube page so you can get an alert when we do go live. It's going to be on Tuesday night. You know it for sure. Between 6:45 and 7:05-ish. We gonna be live to do the show. So again, thank you if you're listening to my voice. If you're on an audio platform, it would be really helpful. Even if you go to the YouTube, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like. Free ways to help boost our pod and get us out there in front of more viewers. So please do that. We appreciate it. Anger Translator.
Oh yeah, man. So I didn't get that at first. But yeah, man. Every week.
He's really being a Tim right now. Like,
I'm gonna keep my glasses on.
Yes,
keep your glasses on.
He said, not in a row like that though. We have been since we moved the camera the other way, fam.
No.
I see who ain't been here in a couple months.
Where you been at?
I'm about to actually look at the old video while you be my Anger Translator. I'm about to make sure.
Hey, but just like Camille said, man, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a minute, man. You guys,
time.
you guys are part of the Tech File fam. We don't grow without y'all. So the only way that we can, grow and become better than what we are now is with your help. And the easiest way to do it, and it's free. Free 99.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe and share. Share to somebody, man.
Man, ow!
What the fuck is
Eric
going
hit
on?
me over here.
He tapped me. Mr. Anxious over there. But yeah, man, make sure you hit the bell note so you can get notifications when we come, and subscribe, man, and share.
Another bell.
Triple T, you are really timid right now. Go and look at the video from last week, fam. I just pulled it up to double check.
Save yourself.
When you got Tim telling you to save yourself. Come on, brother.
We're using all the bells. We're using all the bells up on the wrong too.
Get those out the way.
If you're not watching the YouTube version and you're like, wait, what? When we do it live, we are sitting in tech order. So for those of you who might be really, really new to our podcast, we are called Technical File, TECK with a K, because it's a play on our names. You have Tim, the T in Tech File, Eric E in Tech File, me, Camille, the C in Tech File, K, Ken, the K in Tech File. I used to call him K when I was younger. So it was a quick moment of flashbacks of what I used to call him when we were at a different age. But
we've been knowing each other since before 98.
That's true. It is true. All right. Sport fact of the week. What you got for us, Eric J?
Tim picked it.
Yep.
Rifle shooting. So we're gonna give you an event overview of rifle shooting. We ain't talking about
so violent.
Street ball. The aim of the competition is to shoot as many bullets. Oh, it does sound like street ball. As many bullets into the center of a target within a specific time frame. The shooters must take account of the number of shots they fire and the amount of time they have to do so, both of which are governed by a distance. There is a qualifying round followed by a final, and a winner is determined by adding a competitor's qualification and final scores together.
Mm-hmm.
Competitor profile: rifle shooters need to have extraordinary powers of concentration and mental focus. They also need to be able to control their breathing and hold their hands and body very still for sustained periods of time. Their eyesight must be extremely good, as should their judgment of the elements. So what I'm taking away from that is that I cannot be a rifle shooter because none of that applies to me.
No,
I was pretty good with mine. That's all I was saying.
Military man. What's up, KG? See you in the comments. He said, what's good,
I said,
family?
Tim can attest to it. He's seen it.
What's up, KG? Appreciate you tuning in from
I don't
Arizona,
know.
fam.
What's going on, KG?
All right.
Tim ain't got no credibility right now.
The game.
Gotta get a vouch from him.
The game that needs a name.
Can we have the guest pick?
Oh, you got any topics for us, guys, for the game that needs a name this week?
Nah.
The man said,
Me?
No.
Nah.
Okay. I ain't do no homework, bro. See, I was hoping the guest would have did some homework.
Oh, he got one. Oh,
It's a hard
shoot.
one.
What is it?
Black sitcom.
I think we've
I
done
think we did
that.
that.
But we can
Run it
redo.
back though.
Okay.
We can run that back.
Yeah, we can run it back.
Oh shit, hell.
It's so
They
many of them.
leaving. It's like a complete brain dump immediately.
Do you want to join in with us since you?
Ah.
All right. Let's go and take order then.
We will have
Okay.
a guest next week.
We will.
Mark,
Eric,
you better be
Mark,
ready.
where you at?
Hey.
Eric won't be here, so we're gonna call in Mark, who y'all have heard us. You know, he be in here often. So Mark's gonna join us
Mark
next
part
week.
of the
AKA
fam.
Stat Boy.
If
Yeah.
you are unfamiliar with the game that needs a name, it is a rapid fire memory game that we play here. We choose a topic, as you just heard, Black sitcoms, and we name things that relate to said topic. So we'll be naming Black sitcoms. For example, the Jeffersons. And we keep going down the line. No repeats
We move up.
until the last person is standing and they win the game. So you get about 5 seconds or so to answer each question too. So rapid fire.
Okay.
We go in tech order.
Yeah. Let's
Black
get it.
sitcoms,
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Martin.
Moesha.
the Jeffersons,
227.
Cousin Skeeter.
All of us.
the Cosby Show,
Girlfriends? Yeah,
Yeah,
that counts.
Bel Air.
That's not. Well, anyway. Eve.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Ah,
No,
shit.
Bel Air.
No, she said.
I said Fresh. You said different show.
Yeah.
Which ain't really a comedy.
1-on-1.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Ooh, that's a deep cut. A different world.
Julia,
The game.
Half and half.
Oh, I like that.
Blackish.
Good Times,
Oh shit. The PJs. They count? Yeah, they count.
All of us.
Does someone say that?
Damn.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Grownish.
Sanford and Son,
I'm out. I can't think of that.
The Jamie Foxx Show.
the Wayans Brothers.
Damn, that's a good one.
Mixed dish.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was one.
You threw me off with that. You win.
He pulled that one out.
Yeah, it's part of the Blackish universe.
It threw me off when he said, I was like, wait, what?
So it's interracial family?
It's like Rainbow's parents.
Oh.
So Tracy Ellis
Oh,
Ross, her
I see.
character's
Oh, okay.
parents.
Oh, okay.
I mean, got black people on it. It's
You was
fine.
like, get it.
It's an ish.
What you trying to say?
Yeah.
Mixed people ain't black? No.
Ish.
He was researching while we was playing this game.
He was. Sir, the reason that last week was the second time that you've seen it is because the past few weeks someone has been out. But the others were still in tech order, sir. You can go back and look. When I wasn't here, it was being sat Tim, Eric, then Ken. When he wasn't here, it was Tim, myself, then Ken. You ain't gonna tell us how we've been sitting, fam. I've been here sitting.
Like it's been at least like 2 months, 3 months. Maybe.
Since the camera changed.
What I'm thinking is he's saying that we weren't as symmetrical in a line.
Okay.
We
as far as where we're sitting.
We look more uniform now, maybe. I'll give you that.
But we still both on the edge. I'm still dang near off the edge. Yeah. It's been the same.
Yes.
It's about 10.
Same.
It's all right, fam.
Ken man spreading in the camera.
Huh?
So you man spreading in the camera?
Man spreading. What?
Just when you sit with your legs open.
You want me to fold them on?
There's the Cheerio, bro. The Cheerio.
Hit him with the cross leg.
Let's get into the topic discussion for the week. What you want me to do? You good, fam? You know what I'm saying?
Came in hot.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about this, and then we're gonna do topics. You do not get a pass, Triple T. Own up to the L.
All right.
Someone did say Martin.
I did. I said it first.
Yeah.
Damn, we gotta bail the whole comment.
All right.
Tell some friends they catching bells too. It ain't me this week.
Right. Tim ain't catching no bells. Dude, can you pull up the soundtrack for the background this week for us here? So while Dooch is doing that, let me tell y'all what we're gonna be talking to y'all about this week. So we're gonna do a little NFL playoff prediction.
Y'all.
About who is going to win the divisions and be in the wild card. We have 3 different hypothetical NBA conversations to have this evening, which should be pretty fun. We're going to talk about 2K24, finding another way to get money from people. And then we're going to have some quick hits on some other news, but those pieces of the conversation are going to be the biggest pieces this week. So, that being said, let's start with early NFL playoff predictions. So what we're gonna do is say, who do you think makes it this season? We're gonna pick who will win each division, and then who wild cards will be in the conferences. Last year in the NFC, the North was won by the Vikings.
They only had 4 L's, right?
They had a few. The East was won by the Eagles.
East.
The South was won by the Buccaneers, and the West was won by the 49ers.
Correct.
The wild card teams in the NFC last season, the NFC East had 3 of them, 3 playoff teams, Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants, while the West had 2 with the 49ers and the Seahawks. That being said, this season, what is the NFC playoff picture looking like, in y'all opinion, here in late August, before the preseason has even wrapped?
I'm gonna tell y'all off top. You use this show to make any type of prediction, do not listen to me because I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna be guessing like I'm I mean, I'm rooting for Packers. Packers taking it. I'm stamping it.
Stamp it.
You ain't wrong.
Stamp it.
Jordan Love gonna come out. No, I'm not gonna get it. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm gonna sit back and listen to these people.
What I will say is funny, after the second preseason game that Jordan Love played, now the momentum is right. Oh my God, Jordan Love look like he gonna be somebody. And I was like, well,
oh my God,
probably will. All right, who wants to get their playoff predictions first here?
Mine might be a little
just NFC right
outlandish.
Now. What you thinking?
All right, so I'm gonna run a couple back from last year. I got Philly, Seattle, Philly, San Francisco, Detroit, New Orleans for the division winners. So for the East, Philly, West, San Francisco, Detroit, North, and New Orleans in the South.
I have the exact same division winners in the NFC.
After that, I feel like the boys got a good enough team to get in.
I got them as a wild card myself.
For sure.
I feel like Seattle could probably creep back up in there too.
I got them as a wild card.
And lastly, I got Green Bay.
We got the same playoff predictions. Ain't that something? I went back and forth for a while because I actually think the Falcons are going to be a little bit better this season than people think. I just don't think that the Falcons will be better than the Packers.
Okay.
I think that Packers will be better than expected because we have talent. But I don't think they will. Detroit should be really good. And I feel like the talent they have on both sides of the ball, even though I still think their secondary is suspect, but
They said Branch balling.
Who?
Branch.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
We have a very talented young core on this squad. I think the biggest knock against us right now is our youth. Mm-hmm. But we have at least 7-8 first round picks on the defensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. I was talking to Camille about our offensive line because it's been shaky, but she kind of knocked some sense into me. We do have one of the best offensive lines in the league.
Top 5, I would say.
As she put it, we will have a couple guys who could start on other teams sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Mark is here. What's up, Mark?
What up, Mark?
What's going on, boss?
With the combination of that veteran leadership that we still have with Aaron Jones, it seemed like he just like, hey, don't worry about it. I got you. Mm-hmm. The veteran offensive line,
Dylan.
AJ Dillon is back there, and I think he on a contract year. So
yeah,
he said he want to be more aggressive, play harder this year. He want to be a little bit more. He got some Ryan Grant in him to me.
Who, AJ Dillon?
Yeah, the one cutbacks be. But Ryan Grant and him got the same thing. We feel like they falling the minute they take off. But yeah, I think that we'll have enough talent. And if Jordan Love just, give us a Jimmy Garoppolo-esque, I'm going to manage the game, try not to turn the ball over, get it out quick. If that's your mantra, Jared Goff got him Jared Goff got him a ring.
No, Jared Goff? No, he don't.
With the Rams, didn't he?
Nope.
Damn.
Matt Stafford.
That was Matt Stafford.
I'm tripping. It'd be so close. But I thought
they traded Goff for Stafford.
Mm-hmm. I thought the year that they had Gurley.
I think they went to the Super Bowl with Goff, but they didn't win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question, because I haven't watched a single second of preseason Packers football. Matt LaFleur's offense, does it look different? I mean, obviously it's going to look different, but like, how does it look different under Love than it did under
They're attacking middle of the field a little bit more with this offense, and they have a lot of speed, so they're using a lot of routes to kind of get the ball into their speedsters' hands and kind of like just go for it. Mark in the comments mentioned the ball to Dobbs versus New England. Yo.
Yeah.
I thought he said Neo too.
That's why I had to pause for it. I was like, wait a second. I know he ain't talking about Neo. This is not.
This is not. They got a corner that looks like Neo.
Go ahead.
But no, it's looked good. Like, from what I can, again, you take preseason with a grain of salt, because preseason football, it's hard to really figure out what's going to be happening. But if preseason is any indication, Musgrave's going to be a really big part of his offense.
Yeah.
Jordan Love seems to love Luke.
He said he go feed him.
I can see 6'6" tight end who moves very gracefully across the field. Dobbs looks amazing. He looks outstanding. We haven't seen too much from Christian Watson in the preseason. Like, he's been on the field, but the ball just ain't come his way. Reed has looked good. The running backs, of course, have looked good. Like, it's like it's going to be.
I like Emmanuel Wilson, but I don't think we're going to keep him.
Probably not. But that's not the point right now. The point is, I do too think the Packers can be a wild card team this season. Ken? Let me guess, you got the Bears in as your wild card.
Yeah. So we basically got the same exact thing. I just swap out the Packers for the Bears.
Yeah.
Again, no disrespect or anything like that, but I'm excited about. How's the disrespect?
He thinks that his quarterback gonna take a leap more than our.
What about the rest of you? What about the rest of the team?
Whenever someone hears your question, they heard you.
I was like, I had to tell somebody that the other day. Shit, I'm like, stop saying "huh." You hear what I'm saying?
They just need a second to figure out what they about to say.
Yeah, let me, get my wits about me. But no, I'm excited about, like, again, like you said that you guys have speed. I feel like that our receiving core is really fast. We'll be able to get that yak going. But I'm really excited to see what the progression that Justin Fields is going to take this year. And it's no knock to Love at all. Like, black quarterbacks, I want both black quarterbacks to succeed. The only time I want the Packers to lose is twice a year.
Let me say this real quick. If you in the comments, let us know what 7 teams you think gonna make the playoffs in the NFC. And Ken, I saw your boy Justin Fields say, it's never been the Bears quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards in the season. And he said it's going to be me.
Now, y'all done had Jay Cutler and Sexy Rexy.
And Cutler was slugging it.
Cutler was launching that motherfucker. We loved him.
I mean, to be fair, like 4,000 yards these days, it's like 3,000 yards back in the day. So.
I mean,
he didn't hit that motherfucker last year.
I love that confidence, man. again, our O-line, bro. I mean, he has to have time to actually throw the ball.
That's what worries me still. With you.
So,
I mean, y'all got
that's
a
it.
couple pieces, but
Yeah,
like,
but is that going to be enough? We still, and I feel like it's going to be something like at least the first few weeks, it's going to be like trial and error. Like, okay, we got now,
I'll tell you what,
we're going to be a lot better towards the end of the year than we were at the beginning of the year.
I can tell you,
But I
won a
hope-
loss.
We'll see.
The thing about y'all last year that I
Mhm.
liked was y'all really was in every game.
Mhm.
So like,
Mhm.
if you could get a couple of the games that went wrong last year to go right this year,
If we eliminate
you
Justin
still got
Fields
him in
having
the
to
league,
run,
but at least you'll be better.
Justin Fields is great, like with his legs, but not necessarily always running for his life. Like it's cool that he can, make plays off the run or something like that. But calling hike and running for just scrambling and just trying to do what he had to do.
Is this y'all got a new coach this year? New Matt is this year or he was new last year?
He was new last year.
Okay.
Yep. He was new last year.
Triple T in the comments said, "Ken having faith in the Bears." ... Talk
You
about
still on this?
irrational confidence.
The man that watches us every week, but don't know how we operate. All right, Triple T. All right, boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did see Tevin Jenkins is out at least for an extended period. So
Yeah.
so
They're
again,
talking
like,
about
to-
damn near the season.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Ooh,
to the
really?
point about like
That was the first initial report was the season.
offensive.
So that's gonna
linemen,
hurt. Again, yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt.
Luckily, Justin Fields can run because he's
And
gonna have
again,
to
that's what I'm just saying, but
for his
still
life.
running for your life, dude. Like,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna tell you one thing. We gonna preview Packers Bears more in depth when we get the week before the game. But I'm gonna just tell you something about that Packers defensive front. Y'all gonna be running,
we'll see.
running. All right. So we seem to be pretty much in agreement when it comes to the NFC, though.
Yes.
Ken thinks the Bears will be a wild card team.
Yes, we
Tim and myself think the Packers will be. Eric said the Packers gonna win the North, so woo with everything else.
do.
The AFC. Ken, why don't you give your AFC teams this time around? Who you got winning the divisions?
So I'm gonna go Bengals. No, we'll
Wait.
go East first.
Real
So
quick
good.
before you do, let me just say this: last year, the playoff teams in the AFC,
Mhm.
in the North, the Bengals won the division,
Mhm.
Bills won the East,
Mhm.
Jaguars won the South,
Mhm.
and the Chiefs won the West.
Mhm.
The wild card teams, we had the Ravens out the North,
Mhm.
we had the Dolphins out the East, and then
Mhm.
you had the Chargers out the West.
Literally, basically the same exact thing.
You think it's the same
Damn
playoff
near.
field?
I think the same exact field.
My issue, because I do have Bengals, Ravens, I have
Mhm.
Bills, I have Jags, I have Chiefs, I have Chargers. My problem is the AFC East,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because Dolphins and Jets.
Mhm.
I know what the Dolphins can do. We saw the defense is disgusting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They have great speed at the receiver position.
Mhm.
If Tua is healthy, they
Yeah.
got a
they're
decent.
gonna look good.
They got a great team over there.
Mhm.
The Jets have loaded up just so much. They already had so much potential last season. We saw what happened
Their
before
defense,
Brees Hall
man.
got hurt. The defense is nasty.
Yeah,
Quentin,
defense is
like
crazy.
they got some stuff over there. They just added Cook. They got Aaron Rodgers. Brought in a lot of different other skill positions.
I forgot about the Jets.
But the thing with the Jets that they have a poor offensive line. So I was going back and forth. I do not know between the Dolphins and the Jets which of those two teams will finish second
Mhm.
in the AFC East. I cannot call it. I feel like it can be very close between them two. And I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Mhm.
And in the end, I actually gave it to the Jets.
Yeah. I would say because of Aaron Rodgers, because of the quarterback play.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. But it was hard for me to get there. Like, I'm back and forth between the Bill or the Jets and the Dolphins when it comes in the East. Who's gonna finish where?
Hard Knocks making Aaron Rodgers look, man, making him look like.
Dog, did you see last week's episode?
Mhm.
Did anybody else? Did you watch episode 2 of Hard
I
Knocks?
did not yet.
They had a moment where Aaron got mad and he was on the sideline. Came to the sideline, sat down. He goes, "Well, that play sucked. I hope now y'all see we don't never need to run this play again. This play effing sucks. Don't ever run this again." I was like, he's talking to the coach. I was like, my God.
And the coach just sitting there, just taking it like, all right, Aaron, whatever you say, Aaron. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
I see some folks in the comments dropping playoff teams. So I see some AFCs in here. I'll come back to you, Shells. We got Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, Chargers, Fins, Ravens, Jets. Wait,
He's a
You
Jets
said
just missed out.
miss out.
that's the 17
1,
though.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll come back to you, Mark. Triple T. Hold on, he can get on the squad. And then I see Shells for the NFC. He had Philly, San Fran, Green Bay, Saints, Detroit, Dallas, Seattle. That feels pretty similar.
Mhm.
I see Dustin in the comments. What's going on? Over under on AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones combined touchdowns on this season.
I want to say 20.
20
combined. Aaron got it in him. Aaron got 14 in him.
She said 14.
He's done it.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
AJ Dillon had 7 last year.
14, that's a lot.
Aaron Jones had 2 touchdowns last year.
Caught a lot of audibles at the line of scrimmage. Thanks to sir, your coach is stupid.
I'm bad at setting over unders, but I would think they get it. I would say probably like 10,
15.
10 might be an easy over though.
Yeah.
We'll see. I see KG in the comments. Ravens. I think we all have the Ravens as the AFC playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
Just not winning the division.
Yeah.
The AFC is stacked, man. I mean,
it really is.
I think the Steelers are going to be better this season.
They are. You can never count the Steelers out.
I think
Mike Tomlin is just too amazing coach.
That's 8 team shifts.
Shell, you got to take one of them teams out, buddy.
Yeah, bro. I know it's tough.
I think that's going to be Pittsburgh.
That's why he threw 8 in there. Like, at least you go slide this. No, we can't. As far as the AFC goes, I have Kansas City, Jacksonville, Cincinnati, New York, Baltimore, Miami, Buffalo.
Okay.
Say that one more time. Can you give me the division winners, then wild cards?
West is Kansas City.
Right.
South is Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
North is Cincinnati. East is Jets.
You got the Jets winning the East.
Yes.
Okay.
Over the Bills.
I don't know. That's that.
What
I can see it. I can see it.
What gives you the confidence that the Jets can finish the season better than the Bills?
Aaron Rodgers.
To be honest
Josh
with you, like, Josh Allen.
Come on.
I know. I hear you.
We signed Josh Allen.
No. I'm still thinking about. You give Aaron a good defense. Aaron's going to at least try to keep you within striking distance.
Okay.
If he has a great defense, Aaron can be the one to put you over that hump. Still, at this age, he blamed some of our losses and L's were blamed on our defense, but I also feel like that Jets defense.
A monster.
It's disgusting.
It's a monster.
Yeah, defense,
you have weapons on the outside for Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bona fide back now. Even if Breece Hall don't come back looking like himself, Dalvin Cook. Like
that's a crazy one.
That's a
punch.
bona fide back. So you're not just picking up anybody. You're picking up a superstar steal back. Like he still would have that in his pocket. He could do the pass catching and everything. So you're giving him exactly what he needs, which is kind of how like you look at it with Giannis. Just giving him a bunch of shooters. With Rodgers, you give him a bunch of weapons.
It's the O-line. That's the question mark. I see Mark in the comments.
Like all that sound good, but if the O-line don't hold up, that means nothing.
Yeah, Mark said he thinks the O-line cost the Jets a spot.
Again, like take everything I say about football with a grain of salt, but I've seen Aaron Rodgers with mediocre lines get the job done. Like, granted, that was
he was younger, Aaron Rodgers in prime. More.
How old is Aaron Rodgers?
But he
38
also,
or 39.
Okay. But we also know like he can kind of manipulate like pre-snap stuff. He can kind of get his protection where he needs to. He knows where his weak spots are. Like he can kind of work around a spotty offensive line.
I have more faith in that statement when he could move a little bit better. But he is very shifty in the pocket. He is 39 years old. He turns 40 in December.
All right, Tom Brady.
Like we still know that.
I mean, yeah, I'm rooting for them to be terrible because the Packers
65% of the snaps. That's all we rooting for.
And we know, but the Aaron's down years are still good years by quarterbacks.
No, that's why I was like, when we saw Hard Knocks last week,
he's
where
a
I was
Hall of
like,
Famer,
people was acting like they was out of pocket for the love fest, but I'm like, dog, Aaron Rodgers, even at this age, is still better than what they have had for the last 10 years.
So it's like, honestly, you gave him a situation where he got a new job, so he got the new job smell, and he's smiling and cheesing and happy and waving at everybody and shit. So you give him an opportunity to feel that. You got the New York media who now he gets to play mind games with.
Well, that's gonna be a fun battle to watch.
You think he don't love that? You think he ain't waiting on some shit like that? Yeah. So now he's in a position where he like, oh shit, this might be better than I really thought at first. I'm actually gonna try to make some shit shake here.
It's giving real Mark's first year in Minnesota vibes.
So yeah.
Mark said they're gonna be 6-11, but 65% of the snaps.
God dang.
I also see, let me catch up on some of the comments. People are saying they can see Denver sneaking into the playoffs. Y'all think Russ and them can sneak with?
I can't wait to say it, man.
The only way they sneak in
about the coaches beef.
I don't think we did. Sean Payton getting some licks in on Nathaniel Hackett, the worst coaching job he ever saw.
I mean, was he wrong?
No, he just ain't supposed to say it out loud.
Right. Yeah, that's all it
was.
That's all it was.
Fuck that code.
But you have, in order for the Denver to sneak in, who are they going to bounce? You have, just from my wild card alone.
People are low on the Chargers.
They're not even on my list.
You don't have them making the playoffs this year?
No.
Chargers? Really?
Wait.
I have Buffalo, Miami, Baltimore, the Jets, the Bengals, the Jaguars, and Kansas City. Denver got to be better than either.
I don't see them being better than none of them teams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
None of them.
You should say your playoffs team one more time. AFC. Go division winners, then the
AFC West, KC.
Gotcha.
So they're not jumping over them.
We had the same for the West. We had the Chiefs. We had the
Jacksonville
Jags in the South.
Yep.
We had the Bengals in the North.
Yep. And I got New York. But because Miami didn't make it, Miami and Buffalo are in the wild card.
So you got the East having three teams coming out.
Oh, okay.
And then I got Baltimore as the last one.
Okay, so no Chargers. I got you.
Because I don't think they'll be better than them.
I got you. Triple T said that Rodgers will have a career high in sacks and interceptions this year.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's a realistic proposition to make, if you ask me. All right.
Again, not to defend him, but like his career high in interceptions is still not a lot of interceptions.
It's going to be
a lot of
under 20
caping out here today, huh? Everybody put their capes on today.
Hey,
I thought we hated this guy.
I thought we hated You said these two. I have been very clear.
You know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers, so you know how I feel about like defending him and saying like I think he's actually gonna have a good season. So.
I wanted the nigga off my team.
Amen. All I know is Hard Knocks is doing his job because it got me sold on it.
Mark also added that Green Bay could win the division because it is dog crap. He did not say crap.
He said shit.
Yep. And Shells, all I care about is 65%. Most Packer fans do. I saw somebody who had a Jets jersey and it said Rodgers and it said 65 underneath it.
Oh, really?
So you spent
your hard money. You spent that money.
They sure did.
You need that.
They sure did. They wanted to get the clout.
I see.
Okay. All right.
For the gram.
Those are our August playoff predictions. We pretty much on the same, train of thought for the most part. Just a couple wild cards there that are different.
His career high in interceptions is 13, and that was his first year as a starter. And last year he had 12.
Wow. I mean,
and
he's a Hall of Famer.
1 year,
exactly.
11.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, 1 year is 11, and everything else was below
single digits. See, that's the thing again.
Below 9.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
I will never. You will never hear me try to disparage how great that man is. Greatest player I've ever seen throw the football, and I watch Favre too. Favre used to have you. He would throw the ball. You'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Praying.
What is about to happen? When Rodgers threw it, you would be like, "What did he see?"
That was always the beauty about having. Literally was the beautiful, like, oh, he sees something. Once that motherfucker's going, like, he spotted something.
Yeah. But that's what really sucked after he lost Jordy, or after Jordy stopped being really a deep threat. Like, he never threw it deep. And I'm like, you have, like, the prettiest deep ball I've ever seen in my life. And we just don't get to see it anymore.
Yeah.
You're going to throw that motherfucker over and Jets.
You want to see deep balls, just watch
Here you go.
Watch that quarter. I was talking about
Here you go.
For the first time my mind went in there. For the first time I want to get nasty.
Ruling was
I wasn't going.
Freaky nigga.
I wasn't going. Niggas ain't shit.
Everybody in the room know where you were going.
I was talking about just Phil throw the deep ball.
All right. Well, then.
Right.
That was actually a good joke.
Right.
Where's you going?
They in the comments going ham on Favre right now. I'm not even mad at it. The man, it was an experience. Again, I'm not going to say Favre was a bad quarterback. Like, as a Packer fan, we was lucky to have 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks back to back.
Yeah, it must be nice.
It was very nice. And tormenting the
Both
Bears. Hey, them be the break sometimes. Brett Lorenzo out here stealing
Lorenzo, bro. I'll never forget when I found out his middle name was Lorenzo, dog. Ain't no way.
Brett Lorenzo and Aaron Jamal.
You just making up.
I
was like, that's my nigga. All right, let's get into some basketball hypotheticals. Oh boy, that freaky nigga thing about to come right back. So there was
Speaking of balls deep.
Jesus, talk about interest.
On Reddit, the NBA discussion. What do you call it? Like channel?
Yes,
Subreddit. There you go. There was a post from Mikey Dubs 210 where he asked, "Quote: If you could give 3 inches to any NBA player,
Why would you word it like that?
Who stands to gain the most? Who would make the biggest jump of all time? End quote. Again, he didn't have to work. He could have said, if you can make any NBA player 3 inches
he knew what
taller.
he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Yes, Dustin. Oh, we got some more NFL quick hits to come up later on, but that's the big NFL discussion piece of the week.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I'm with you.
What players could stand to make the biggest jump? So if you give any NBA player an additional 3 inches of height, what player's game just kind of takes it another leap?
Chris Paul.
So making the 6'3" Chris Paul?
Oh, that'd be nasty. He was like young Chris Paul was already dunking on cats too. Like at his peak, Chris Paul was literally considered the best PG in the league. Easily. My favorite thing about Chris Paul was I always knew this younger prime Chris Paul was that on any given night, if he wanted to, he really could put up 35. Like 30, 35. If he wanted to, because he's had those games where, okay, I got to take over. He just literally blew the roof off. If he needed to, but he spent majority of his time trying to set everybody else up. I feel like a 6'3" Chris Paul would be a little bit more closer to Russ.
Ooh, the comments giving some good ones already too.
He'd be aggressive as hell once he got closer to the rim. You know, he's one of the best finishers under the rim. Like, it's like he would be different at 6'3". Like, he had the size with him. He would remind me. He probably played like a more controlled Russell Westbrook.
So that's the thing about, and let's just say this for the hypothetical world of giving any NBA player an additional 3 inches of height. They will not lose any of like the skills. So some people are like, well, maybe they wouldn't be as quick. Or if Steph Curry was 6'6", then he wouldn't have had to learn to shoot. But we're saying in this hypothetical world, the skill set is the same. The height is just different.
6'6", Steph Curry might be the greatest player of all time. Because like he's not a defensive liability. No. He can shoot over a lot more people than he can now.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
Unlimited range. Handles crazy. He's probably a better finisher. And he's a good one now. Like, there are no weaknesses for 6'6" Steph Curry.
Not at all.
Because the thing is, like, people like, oh, his defense. It's like, he's not bad. He's just small. That's all it is. He's small. He fights. He does what he needs to do team-wise. He gets a lot of steals as is. So, like, if you make Steph Curry 6'6", like, that's a basketball guy. Like, that's unstoppable.
No, that's real fun.
I'm going to come to you, Ken. In the comments, I'm seeing Dame Lillard.
Same thought.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson's a hot one in the comments, which is another one where if you give
Kobe said that.
If Allen Iverson is 6'3",
stop.
I think Kobe said if Allen Iverson was 6'5", we couldn't do shit with him.
I see Bobby Portis in the comments.
Bobby Portis.
So we want a 6'11" Bobby, 7 foot Bobby
so
Portis.
7'2".
I don't know if that makes Bobby that much better.
Bobby's
He's 6'10". So 7'2" Bobby Portis.
Do we need that?
I don't know.
Where that come from?
I see Gary Payton's in the comments. Jason Kidd was one on my short
list. That's Magic Johnson.
Jason Kidd, if you give Jason Kidd another 3 inches, pause, then he is 6'7". Same thing with D Wade. Them at 6'7", making them like, oh my goodness. Wait, Ken, who is like when you think of like who?
When I initially thought the 2 players that came to mind was AI for sure, but like currently it was Dame, because that's what I was going to say. So
now I will say Dame is an actual bad defender. Like but like it's the same. Like I said, the same thought process with that.
Yeah, mine was Dame. Yeah, Dame.
So I went through a lot of different names, and a lot of them were really interesting. A 6'4" Isaiah Thomas, the Detroit Isaiah Thomas was one that came to mind for me. Mentioned Jason Kidd. The ones that really piqued my interest, though. So the idea of a 6'9" Charles Barkley.
Okay.
He was 6'6" build.
6'4".
6'6". But if you gave him a couple extra inches, I was like, man, pause. He'd be amazing though. But then I thought about that more, and I was like, man, what if Ben Wallace was a 7-footer?
Oh my God, bro.
That's unstoppable.
Because I was thinking too, like, because it's like role players. Some role players, if you just gave them a couple more inches of height, like it could.
Afro be big.
With the Afro, he's 7'3".
Exactly.
But like I thought, like a 7-foot Ben Wallace would be disgusting on defense.
That's terrible.
Look what
Draymond
he's
too,
doing.
like
Draymond's another
6'10" Draymond.
6'9", 6'10" Draymond's another one where it's like.
Well, I mean, speaking in current player, if he could get healthy again, I would say Zion.
Yeah.
Oh, if he was a.
He'd be 6'9". Yeah.
Somebody 6'7" Gary Payton would be a gross defender.
Yes, he would. David Thompson
He'd be
was
a
already
terror.
hurt.
That's basically Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he'd be terrorizing.
Talking
David
points.
Thompson, that's a great one.
That is a
He was
great
like
one.
6'4".
Yeah.
So 6'7".
Tiny
He
Nate
was Jordan before
Archibald.
Jordan.
Yeah, Nate Archibald would be another one. He
Mhm.
was 6'1", so you make him 6'4". Sean Kemp. I don't know if Sean
I
Kemp.
thought Sean Kemp was like
It's like
26,
6'8".
Yeah, I thought he was like 6'9".
Like he was kind of undersized for his time, but like
yeah,
the
man.
athleticism made
up for it. Someone said a 6'11" Tracy McGrady. I said, so KD.
Basically, that's what it is. Yeah.
Honestly, LeBron is the answer. Like LeBron's
7 foot
already
LeBron?
like a 7-foot point guard that's like the greatest athlete in the league.
That's a cheat code, bro.
Same thing with Magic Johnson. You made Magic 7 feet.
Yeah.
That's
But like LeBron's athleticism, I feel like would set that apart.
Yeah.
Because it's like he in his prime, like
What
jump
can
out
you-
the
what
gym,
can you do with
run
that?
you over, run around you, be faster than everybody,
You can't do nothing.
and
with
he's
that.
7 feet. Like
And chase down blocks. So he blocking that shit from half court.
a fact.
Mm.
I also want to shout out the idea of a 6'9" Kobe Bryant.
Hello.
Someone said a 6'10" Pat Connaughton in the comments.
60. That's Snow, ain't it? Yeah, that's Chuck Snow. I was like, yeah, you know. Shout out Snow.
I also
Actually
want
might
to
be
shout
better.
out the idea of a 6'6" Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. Oh.
Just-
explosive. Goodness
Woo!
gracious.
I mean, we've already seen the
Westbrook-
6'11".
Westbrook is going to be one of those players, like, after he's done, it's when he's really going to get his respect. Yeah.
I was just talking to Snipe about that earlier.
Like, for real. Because if you really, like, he never lets off the gas. And, like, he gives you 100%. Well, that's different. He ain't here to play defense. But, like, he gives you, like, literally 100%, like, every time he's on the floor. So, like, I don't know. It didn't work in LA, but I definitely have mad respect for him. Though.
It didn't work in LA, but it worked in Los Angeles.
Wait.
Clippers.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he got it.
Just
You know,
casual who don't know. They'll be like, what?
oh, well,
It didn't work.
If anybody listening to this show, then probably not guys. I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it
we
moving.
tell them to share every week. It could be somebody new.
that is true.
Welcome if you knew.
The joke was he was on the Lakers, and then he played for the Clippers.
16 Middleton, 7'3" Giannis, 6'7"
You don't need no
Holiday.
A 7'3" Drew Holiday though.
6'7"
6'7" Drew Holiday though is
Kawhi Leonard.
yep. Absolutely. A 7. I don't think we need Giannis to be
I mean,
7'3".
shit, 6'4" Drew Holiday guards 1 through 4 today in the NBA, to be fair.
All right, I thought that would be a fun one. Thanks for bringing that one up, Eric. There was also a tweet floating around from NBA Twitter that at the Dunk Central asked, at their best, pick the best backcourt here. It was 4 different franchises, kind of mixing up eras of a backcourt.
Mhm.
So I want y'all to tell me which backcourt of these 4 is the best. If you're in the comments, let us know as well. You're going to have Team Phoenix,
Okay.
Team Cleveland,
Okay.
Team Portland,
Mhm.
or Team OKC.
Huh?
Backcourt 1, Phoenix, Steve Nash and Devin Booker. That set in. Steve Nash, who also is somebody to give him another 3 inches. Pause.
Steve Nash, yeah.
6'6" Steve Nash would have been gross.
I still feel some type of way because when I'm making pieces, Kobe was supposed to have that one.
How much you had that one? Team Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and Donovan Mitchell. Ain't no defense, but man, the ball handling and the
I'm
shooting.
telling you, it's
Boy,
gonna look
They
good
finna
though.
light the gym up.
I
bro.
swear, it's gonna look
They
good.
supplying it to the neighborhood. Good Lord.
Team Portland,
Listen,
Damian Lillard and Brandon Roy.
That's what
That's
he
the
need.
one,
That's
bro.
what he need. He need another.
That's
He need
the
a
one.
Roy type, bro. That was my
he was
guy, bro.
cold,
Team OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Russell Westbrook.
I like that one too though.
That's nasty.
I want to go OKC,
Yeah,
but I think I got to go with Phoenix.
I'm just
Phoenix?
telling you, Cleveland is last for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Last.
Well,
For me,
Out for me for last too.
that's last. Other,
I think it's clear tiers. Like Cleveland and Portland is definitely below Phoenix and Oklahoma City for me personally.
you don't think Dame Dollar and
I
Brandon
think
Roy?
that's damn near
That's
number
a-
one for me. Dame and Brandon Roy, that's number one for me.
I can't do that.
Brandon Roy
As
was
much as
different, bro.
Brandon Roy was my favorite shooting guard.
Yeah,
for a while.
he was different.
Is that who you picking? Will you pick Team
No,
Portland?
I'm just saying,
No,
like,
I was going Team
Mm.
OKC.
so are we going like peak for the legend or
Yeah,
For both.
For both.
Peak for both. Okay.
I gotta go with Shea, bro, because
Team
offensively,
OKC.
bro, he crazy. Granted, yes, Russ had KD, but Shay's game is a little. I don't know. Russ fits everybody's game. I mean, not Russ. KD used to.
Well, and I think that's probably what pushes Phoenix over Oklahoma City for me is that I feel like they can actually play together. Like we've seen Devin Booker with a true point guard, and Steve Nash is probably top 3, top 5 pure point guards of all time. So
one of my favorites.
I feel like they would easily play together. Like Shea and Russ,
the fit.
He's more of a one man show. Like I don't necessarily think that he was good at sharing that for most of his career, especially at his peak. So yeah, I'm gonna go Phoenix, Steve Nash and Devin Booker.
And then you going Portland.
Yeah, I'm going Portland. Brandon Roy was different.
That's one of my
and Dame is that dude.
Big like what if?
Yeah, that's the biggest one for me.
Like if Brandon Roy didn't get hurt,
he was cold.
I'm also Team Phoenix because Steve Nash is one of my favorite players to ever play. Pure point guard. You put next to Devin Booker, like nasty. I see Triple T in the comments.
Ooh, I like
Penny and T-Mac.
I like that one.
That one might win.
That one will win. That was on the list.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Penny and T-Mac would be.
I mean, if we just doing people that play for D Rose and Michael Jordan.
I mean, you can't.
Come on, fam. No, that's cheating, dude.
Kobe and Magic.
I literally, man.
Can't pass out.
I swear, dog. I don't know what to
Start
do.
fanboying, standing himself and shit.
Exactly. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go 2K now, fool.
Speaking of which, shout out to the new.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out of retirement this year. You know?
Hey,
finally got a PS5.
Yeah, bro, we out here.
Now we just gotta make sure. Now we just gotta make sure that he actually get on the game.
Yeah, I'm out here though.
Because when we had PS4s all together.
Oh wow.
Me and Tim was looking.
I got it to play and for us to get content. That's the only reason why I got it. So
beautiful. We're gonna put some 2K content out this year, y'all.
Oh good lord, bro. Y'all gonna have me on the mic.
Can you, first of all, listen. If the three of us are playing in the park, the commentary alone is hilarious.
Let's just start a podcast.
Hey, oh man.
Real quick, I see another duo. KG said a Sacramento duo. Jason Williams and De'Aaron Fox.
Speed and no shooting.
Tech File 2K Invitational.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, listen.
I think the thought has crossed my mind.
I'm going to say this. I'm upset that we have to record the same night that Up Down is having the NBA Streets Volume 2 tournament.
Ah, word.
On what?
They was having it tonight.
Yeah.
I said, y'all lucky.
She was gonna be like,
here.
She was gonna be like Cedric and the Kings of Comedy, like, get that shit out, let's go.
Fun story. When I was in grade school, my grade school was a K through 8th grade, so I was there for a while. We had a day we could bring games into the classroom. It was like a free day, so someone had bought their PlayStation in, and we was playing Streets. And at this time, sexism is still live and rampant, but back in 99, 2000, when I got on the sticks to play next, they was like, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm sure. Give me the sticks. I beat this one boy so bad. He threw the controller across the classroom and then we couldn't play the game.
So we lose, right?
I had a similar, obviously, minus the sexism, but like I had things where like, I want to say it was on Xbox and I only had a PlayStation at the time. So like we were playing and dude was talking plain shit because I was still like trying to get the controls back. As soon as that shit kicked in, I dubbed him so fucking quick. He was pissed, just like stormed off. Felt good.
Satisfying. All right.
If you two want that feeling when it's coming 2K, find us in these streets.
These 2K streets. Okay, there was a graphic put together by Buckets, which depicted a team of older brothers versus their younger brothers, 5 versus 5.
Boy,
I just want to know who y'all think would win in this hypothetical basketball game.
Okay.
Team older brothers, of course, we're assuming full health, peak of powers.
Mm-hmm.
Team older brother, Lonzo Ball at point, Steph Curry, which you might want to switch that, but whatever. Thanasis out of the Kumpo. He's bringing down the I love you, Thanasty, but
the nasty.
Paul Gasol and Brook Lopez.
That's not bad.
This is team older brothers. Team Little Brother, LaMelo Ball, Seth Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Marc Gasol, and Robin Lopez.
I said it in the chat, bro. I think it'd be a good ass game.
I do think it'll be good.
No, it would be a good
It
game.
does even out. Like the Nationals
dude.
obviously wrecks the curve on that team, but like downgrading from Steph to Seth, from Brooke to Robin, like it kind of evens out over time.
The Ball brothers are a push.
Well, yeah.
You might want to give the edge to LaMelo.
Yeah. At the moment,
and the Gasols are
damn
close
near
enough.
Yeah,
they're close enough. Yeah.
So then the question. See, here's the thing too. Seth Curry is definitely a downgrade from Seth Curry. But if you put Seth with Giannis and these other players, like Seth
he gonna get open. he can still shoot. Like he ain't Steph, but shit, he can still light that motherfucker up.
And that's his.
God bless him. God bless. He ain't gonna stop Giannis. So I'm going team. I'm going team younger brothers.
The only reason that the Nationals versus Giannis is any type of competition, I feel like Giannis wouldn't go as hard against the Nationals. Like that's the only thing that would help them.
He would go harder. That's his brother.
No, Brooke and Robin gonna be down there playing grab ass, grabbing ears, pulling hair.
The comments is overwhelmingly team Little Bros right now. Get John Horse online and get Seth Curry in Milwaukee. Look, if we could get Seth Curry here, man,
I've been saying that for like
it's
the
been
last 8
that's
years.
one I've been wanting myself as well. Everybody, who y'all got? Little Brother or Big Bros?
I'm gonna have to go with Big Bros though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go,
especially if we're going primes.
Yeah, the like Paul and
it might be not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Big Bros too.
Interesting. So I'm only Little Bro at this table.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I mean, because Brooke was man.
Listen, man. All I know is Giannis is Superman.
Right.
And I don't. Paul Gasol gonna have.
And Brooke,
but Brooke trying to hold Giannis is quite it's practice every day.
Moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to younger brothers just because like they
Brooke
can't
didn't have the defense then.
They don't have anybody that can guard Giannis.
No,
and they don't even have the personnel to build a wall. Like
no,
Lonzo actually might be the one guarding Giannis
on that team.
Yeah. Definitely ain't Paul Gasol.
Feel bad for his name.
Me too. Real quick, did y'all see that Stephen A. Smith went on First Take saying that he was like, man, I feel so bad for the brother Lonzo. I heard he can't even get out of the chair. And then Lonzo got on Twitter and did a video of him doing one leg up and down, like on his bad leg.
I can do that.
I can't do that. I can tell. I'll break my other leg.
Stephen A. be jumping out the window though.
This is second day in a row.
Yeah, like it was
on his bad leg. He scored it. So
I actually like you. I don't even know you, but I actually like you.
That's the first time I've seen like LeVar's personality come out.
Me too.
Lonzo. Okay, I see it now.
Big time. Big time.
Speaking of things that we saw online, did y'all see Steph on Gilbert Arenas' podcast?
I did not.
No,
I didn't.
Gilbert asked him, he's like, "Do you think you're the greatest point guard of all time?"
Mm-hmm.
And Steph said, "Yeah."
He said, "What discussion with me and Magic?"
Yeah.
And that is the discussion. That's it. I said after they won, we had the conversation after he won the last ring, where I was like, "Sam or Magic?"
And I see people like, "Oh, I thought Steph was humble." It's like you don't get to that level with.
He
called the babyface assassin.
That's the man who takes shots and turn his back and jiggle wiggle and then run back down the court. Where did y'all get humble from?
That's the reason why they got dance animations in 2K. After you shoot a shot, my man's out there jigging on your shit. He's staring you down while you trying to look at the ball.
I still would probably say Magic is the greatest point guard of all time. And that's only because what Magic did was in such a truncated period of time because the A's diagnosed like it. Yeah, like he had 10 years and it was all just unbelievable numbers there.
Yeah.
Like it, and it's again, when we have conversations like this where it's who's one and who's two, it is no disrespect to be two. We're talking about you being the greatest at your position of everybody who's ever played the game. If someone came to me and said, "No, I think it's Steph Curry," I would be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Now, if you came to me and you was like,
"It's Steph Curry,"
yeah, you crazy. This ain't no conversation. But like, Steph or Magic is a real conversation.
I think I got Steph.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Only reason, again, Magic just did it in such a quick period of time.
That's why his line pushed way back.
Not Steve. Not Steph's line. Okay. So
he's on Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Oh, Stephen. Yeah. You salute like this. And I say that somebody has a big forehead. I have a large forehead, but okay. Anywho, NBA 2K24 news.
You want to talk about a Ponzi scheme? That's what this 2K fucking
boy.
News is coming out about the new 2K. It's a joyous time of the year. I call it Beluga season. Mike Wayne comes back on Twitter. He starts letting us know different gameplay things that's going to be different. And they dropped that they were going to introduce a battle pass, and they're calling it a season pass.
Call of Duty.
If you were unfamiliar, 2K last year started doing what they call seasons, which is like 6 or 7 weeks of it, and you can try to get from level 1 to 40 and get prizes along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So with this new season pass they have here, the free tier, you don't have to do it. You can still participate with the seasons on online play. You can win up to 80 rewards, 2 for my career, 2 for, 40 for my career, 40 for my team. 2 different modes in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They say combine. Hey, if you hit level 40 somewhere, it's going to apply to both modes. Right? That's cool. But then they said we're going to add some other tiers to this now. So for $10 a month, $10 a season, this is not even a one-time payment and it lasts the entire year. You're paying this every season. It's going to be at least 8 seasons.
At least.
God damn.
So for $10, aka $80 for the full year, if you decided to buy this pass for the entire year, you get everything in the free tier, so all those 80 rewards, plus an additional 40 level up rewards, and you get 4 season pass rewards. If you want to pay $20 a season, which will put you at $160 on the year,
that's cool.
More than the game. That's more than the most expensive version of the game, and at least in that version, which I did pre-order, you get NBA League Pass for a year. You get everything in the pro tier and the free tier, plus 1 additional season pass reward, a 15% booster for the season to help you earn your XP quicker, and you get 10 automatic level skips. So you can skip from level 1 to 10 immediately and then continue on your season journey.
Mm-hmm.
Some people who played 2K23 were saying it only took you a game to get from season 1 or level 1 to level 4 anyways, but 2K apparently said every level is going to have the same amount of XP you need to move on. So it's not the same as last year in that way. But the fact that 2K charges us $70 for the base game, and they encourage you to purchase what they call virtual currency, VC, it's a racket. We are already giving y'all more money every single game to make a character.
More.
It costs over 475,000 VC to fully max out a character from 60 to 99. The game does give you ways to earn that money. It does not come quick.
More.
You got to grind. And let me put that in, because some people might be like, I don't understand what 475,000 VC is.
Boy, wait.
The most expensive VC package you can buy from 2K is 450,000 VC, and that's $100.
On top of the 75.
On top of the 75 to buy the game.
And then if you want a season pass, it's $20 a month. So
or 10. Yeah. In addition to the fact that they have all of these, you can buy your clothes, you got to pay for the tattoos, you got to pay for the shoes, everything costs VC in 2K.
So your character doesn't roll over from year to year?
No. Annually. You're dropping money on a new bill.
Yeah, they shake.
Boy, they making money.
Sport game fans, listen, we are bad. Other gamers are laughing at us. Like that one right there. No, like I see Fortnite having a season pass. You keep it forever. The game don't change. We are spending all this money on an annual basis.
That's wild stuff, boy. Listen.
On top of like the $500 system, then every year you're shelling out for the game. If you get extra, like the special editions, you pay even more.
And if you play 2K often, you're gonna buy a new controller too, because it's gonna mess up your joysticks.
Listen, that's why when we first joined, I ain't bought VC when we first joined in years.
Tim has been adamant. I'm not buying.
Hell no, you ain't finna shake me down like that. What's wrong with y'all?
He gonna slowly.
So you don't buy VC? You just
I slowly build that shit up, bro. I'm finna go into the gym, get these runs, and deliver this pizza.
I'm gonna come out. I was just thinking like I'm gonna have to come out like $200.
You ain't finna shake me down. It's the slow build, but you learn your player along the way.
Okay.
So,
ain't no way, my boy.
it's so commonplace to pay on 2K, where if you don't buy Boost and Gatorade, people are like, oh, why ain't you got no Gatorades? You had a competitive disadvantage. What you on? Why ain't you got your stuff? This season, I'm saying it on live, on air. People can hold me accountable. 2K content creators were going back through their transactions to see how much money they spent on 23. I said, I'm not going to depress myself and even look. I'm not even going to look.
They gave you that?
I'm not going to look. I'm not looking because I already know. I would be disappointed in myself. So I'm going to say this here. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy no VC. That's unrealistic. Unrealistic.
That's like me saying I ain't buying no shoes.
But I'm not buying any Boost. I'm not buying any Gatorade. I'm going to have one Fit. That's it.
Hey, listen, welcome. Welcome.
That's gonna be hard for me. You know, I like to have my players.
Welcome. No, hell no. I walk in there with a 2K bum fit.
Oh, I know you do. And every year I would tell Tim, I will give you $5.
No, bro. Bump that. Give me my brown joint.
That brown.
Tim really be out here in the brown shirt.
And he's with the fat ass, the 2K shoes looking like old New Balance. Hell yeah, bro. The furry shit.
I don't blame you.
Oh, yeah, they definitely had Bel Air in the game. Yeah. They got a real brand. They be having the Nipsey Hussle. They be having all the hustles and stuff. They have the Crenshaw on there. They got all the drip. It's going to cost you some money. Niggas really was paying 20,000 VC for Canada Goose down jackets in the game.
Not I. Fuck that jacket.
For what, fam?
To be drippy.
To flex on
So
the
your virtual avatar just
more flexing more than you. Like, come on, bro.
We got to be better too.
They at home in the brown 2K joints.
Exactly. But they play her on the game. You can't tell him nothing. That's crazy.
Wacky, bro. Triple T said that he's definitely buying some 12s and wearing all the free stuff. Me too. I'm wearing all the free 2K gear.
Hell yeah, that's all I did. I just changed. Hey, there's an event. Hell yeah, it's Halloween all year.
I'm gonna make sure that my player get an endorsement deal with a shoe brand, and I'm gonna get some free shoes that way.
But I had a Halloween fit on for at least 4-5 months.
Yeah, he had it on for a while.
Did not care. Next event, please. I like that.
But I'm gonna buy a little VC.
What's a little though?
She not trying to put a number on it.
I'm not spending
I'm gagging for myself too. I'm not spending.
That's why you coming back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can see what I need to really spend.
$50.
I'm not spending more than $100 on 2K24 throughout the rest of the cycle of the game.
Okay,
that includes like the price of the game.
That's doable though.
No, it's already done.
Oh, okay.
It's already done.
What's that?
What we got to demand from 2K?
If they gonna treat 2K like a mobile game.
He's saying, if y'all can't hear him, he's saying if they gonna treat 2K like a mobile game, it should be free.
It shouldn't be $70.
$70. Everything should carry over.
Only thing we should pay
for is the microtransaction. I would.
Hey, yeah, listen, I'm down with
I'd
that.
be with that too.
Yeah.
That is like that's a mobile game.
Yeah, they gonna get that money.
Yeah.
And they make all their money off of microtransactions.
Yeah,
They do.
Fortnite, man.
That's why they can have.
Man, my son
That's why
did
everybody
that.
else started microtransaction like this.
I had to take my card off.
I low-key saw the reason that the new gen games were $70 is because 2K is one of the first ones that came out, and they set that price at $70. That people will pay this. People paid it, and everybody else said 70 it is.
That's why we need to get live back here.
We
need
do.
to
We need to
know,
get NFL 2K back.
right. Like we need competition because like this
These
is
monopolies is wild.
Because if I want to play a basketball game, it's the only one I got.
Yeah.
That's why sport fans we just in a bad spot. You only got two options. You got Madden and you got 2K.
Yeah.
And Shell said 2K really should be free at this point. Dustin agreed. Ooh, Dustin said over under Marjan Beauchamp points per game for the 2023-24 season. See, you got to give me the number and I'll tell you if it's over or under.
Yeah, Miss Locked On Bucks, what you got?
Let's see. Last season, Marjan averaged 5 points a game.
I wonder if we're gonna match numbers.
Marjan, assuming that he takes the leap, I think Marjan can average, I'll say he'll get about 12 points a game.
Oh, it was close.
What do you think?
13.
Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that range.
Just because I don't know what his role is going to be at this point.
I would assume
If I knew
he
what
has a
his
role.
playing time was, like I would be a little bit more, aggressive.
About
But
it.
as is, I would say 10.
Okay.
It's a good place to start.
Shell said 13.
We here.
Ooh, Dustin said the over-under is 12.7, so it's right in between me and Tim.
Right.
I guess we bet a lot. Over under
You
on
go over, you
12
go
points.
under.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this moment, again, I don't know what his role is going to be exactly yet, so I wouldn't put money on that. I'm going to say that very clear. Any over-unders, I ain't saying.
Hey, Marshall, we don't do that. We put out the film during the off season because cats look cold and then come back and don't hoop. We don't do that here in Milwaukee. The film that we
Giannis be doing that every year.
Hey, but Giannis be hooping every year.
Shell's got him at 13. Triple T said 9.5. So 10 at 10 mark. That feels fair. Okay, we got some quick hits for you before we get out of here. So, in NFL preseason news, the Jets announced Aaron Rodgers will make his preseason debut next Saturday, this Saturday, against the Giants. He has not played a preseason game since 2008.
He'll get one snap.
One series.
He was like, hike throw the ball. All right, there, yo.
I just want to see what that line do.
I mean, usually the last preseason game is the dress rehearsal anyways, and since they cut it from 4 to 3.
No, it used to be the third game, used to be the one. Then the fourth one, everybody kind of sat out. But now, with the 3,
yeah,
only.
you kind of, some quarterbacks have been playing 1 snap, 3 snaps, 1 possession, that shit like that. So we might see him full possession.
Man, I wish they would have me get dressed, go through warm-ups just to take 1 snap.
It's going to be at least a series.
I think Aaron Jones got like 1 snap.
He got a snap.
And then with bounce, he ran out right out the sidelines straight to the locker room.
Yeah. Running back's a little different than quarterback, though. It's a little different. But
I mean, then don't have me dressed. Like, what's the point?
I couldn't tell you the point.
Great teammate. Veteran leadership.
I don't know what the coach asked him to do. I don't know what he want to see. I don't know.
You want to see the screen pass out the backfield.
Matt LaFleur said that Jordan Love will be playing the last preseason game for the Packers as well.
I mean, again, like I said before, this preseason is helping either go give or take away some confidence. The way he's been playing, I feel like he should be
getting confidence.
Yeah, getting more confident with each one. He's like, well, okay, hey, throw me out of the next one. The first 2 teams that we played against had really good defenses because we had but they had the inter squad practices. Not inter squad, but joint practices. So like, and they were going against the number 1s in those practices, and these are top defenses in the NFL, and he did not have a bad practice.
You saw it in the preseason too.
So speaking of these joint practices, like it seems like now they're pulling back because like the teams keep getting in fights. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like teammates getting in fights in practice. Like you bring in another team to practice against, and
I think it's just giving them a different looks, and then 2
test the metal.
A little bit. Like coaches kind of like for their players to run hot to a certain level. They just don't want to get throwing punches at helmets and we breaking hands now and people getting hurt from some stupid stuff. But the work between the Bengals and the Packers was pretty good, they said. And then with the Patriots and the Packers, it was getting chippy.
They had like 3 fights with the Bengals. It was throwing them. No, I know they had 2 for sure.
Hey, that's what it's about. All right. Patriots defensive back Isaiah Bolden. He was released from the hospital. If you did not see the Packers preseason game against the New England Patriots, he was taken off the field on a stretcher in the 4th quarter after an unfortunate collision. The game was called after that point. Right decision. I saw some idiots on the internet talking about how dare you say it's the right decision? They need to keep playing. I paid my money.
Bro, you paid money for a fucking preseason game. Like you got your money's worth already.
I paid my money.
Man, shut up. This is a whole man's life.
People trash.
Like things are more important than your little $75 you spent to get into this game. And for a preseason game, it's probably $25.
I was like, damn, why you paying $75 for preseason?
To sit up close.
Yeah. It's some horrible human.
But you did that to be cheap because you didn't want to pay for
regular season. Yeah. But Isaiah Bolden, he was released. He returned back to New England with his teammates.
That's good.
So some good news there. Yeah. Love to hear that. Davion Clowney, he's back. Signed a 1-year deal worth up to $6 million with the Baltimore Ravens.
Trying to get that chip.
Yeah, they got Odell over there.
Yeah.
They went and grabbed Clowney. They said, let's try and see what we can do.
Lamar messed around with MVP again.
Washington Commanders named Sam Howell their starting quarterback. And the Commanders broke the Ravens' preseason streak, if people care about that. The Colts gave running back Jonathan Taylor permission to find a suitable trade. The Colts said, hey, we want a 1st-round draft pick or a collection of picks that, equates to a 1st round.
So y'all don't want to pay him.
Nope.
But when you trade him, you want compensation for a player that you would need to pay the money that he's looking for.
Yeah.
Long as they come in
so
cheaper.
Is he worth it or is he not worth it?
Oh, he's worth it to them. They just don't want to be the ones to pay him. And at this point, the relationship is so severed that I don't think Jonathan Taylor. I want out.
Yeah, you're like,
I don't want nothing to do with
I don't blame him though.
Me either.
The owner, ain't no way I want to play for him.
No.
Brother, I'm here, Jonathan Taylor. I'm dead. Jonathan Taylor here. Oh, go on out the league.
Y'all don't give a fuck.
Show must go on, bro.
Ain't no way I want to play.
What?
So
I'm not saying he's a crackhead. He's crackhead.
Crackhead.
which step was that?
Jamie Foxx. I might need security.
I need to watch him. That's Jamie Foxx funniest special. Okay. There are a lot of teams that are calling about Jonathan Taylor, though. They kind of want to see what the market's going to be. Exactly. And the thing with it is, if you trade for him, you're going to have to sign him, which
You have to pay him, but that meant he cold.
Did San Francisco pay McCaffrey?
Glad you said
I think
that.
they did.
He was traded from the Panthers to San Francisco last season for a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round pick in 2023, plus a 5th round pick in 2024. JT is close to that.
Jonathan Taylor, when he was healthy, was getting votes for MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, Jonathan Taylor was. I enjoyed the fact that he was a Badger, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but then to see him really blow through that stigma of bad Badger backs, I know it's slowly been getting away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin Gordon helped until he started putting the ball on the ground.
Stay bad.
But it went from, okay, they're just a Wisconsin back behind a great line to, oh no, the Wisconsin backs are coming out and actually still producing in the league as well. Jonathan Taylor coming up and doing what he was doing was like, that's what we've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
At least just like Badger fans, like, hey, no, we got a back. He's legit. He's valid. He go up to the league and he gets damn near, I think, offensive rookie of the year. And then he turned around and had some MVP votes. Like, and then he got hurt. But healthy, for a fact, you got probably a top 5 back in the league.
Is he healthy though?
That's the issue.
he's
Even
not
during this
healthy in
whole
the
thing, he'd
moment.
been hurt.
He's got the ankle right now.
Does he actually have an ankle, or he like out my ankle because I want to get traded?
No, he had an ankle issue prior. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. I think he will be traded at some point this season.
I hope so.
It's got to happen.
Free JT.
For real. Huh. So the Blindside family here, Sean and Lay and Tuhoy, they said,
Tui.
hey, you said Tui?
Mm-hmm.
Tui. They said that
Tuhoy.
they plan to end their conservatorship
I bet.
Yeah.
for Michael Orr.
Right.
Now,
What? Never mind.
again, records show that Mike signed these papers in 2004, 3 months after he turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
Experts said there was no reason for that paper to exist.
And they haven't like released any comment. Any
All they said
statements.
through their lawyers, hey, we're going to end this now.
Yep, gig is up.
Pretty much.
The block is hot.
We've
You
been
know,
had.
They probably settled on that a while ago. When people do shit like this, I would imagine they'd be like, hey, the minute he fight back, bro, we just gonna say, fuck it, we done. We got what we got.
Pretty. You got me. I'm-
Yeah, like this shit crazy. But he gonna get some of the money back.
I hope he do. I hope they do all the accounting and he gets what is owed to him.
I'm sure his wife gonna get that back.
Someone gonna get it back.
I need that.
That's found out.
That was I saw that it was a joke on Twitter, but like because he married to a black woman, they're like, oh yeah, they go get you right.
Shoot, that's one thing. My husband, when he be like, "Can you call some like this? Something went wrong. Like, give me the number. Who I gotta call and talk to?" The NFL launched an inquiry into the circumstances around James Harden.
NBA.
NBA.
What'd I say?
NFL.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Saying, hey, James Harden coming out saying, hey, Darren Moore is a liar,
He's a liar.
and I'll never play for him again. So they said, hey, let's do some research into
Fuck
this.
him.
James
Well, yeah.
Harden said, hey, y'all, I was only talking about the fact that he said that he was going to trade me. He ain't trade me, so I said, he a liar.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
No money.
And I said,
No under the table money.
Traded shortly after I opted out, is what he
he
said.
said. And then Harden was fined $100,000 for, quote, indicating that he would not perform the services called for under his player contract, end quote. The NBPA is appealing that.
Yeah.
you should.
Actually, what the fuck I want to say? I gotta show up.
I don't appreciate being put in a position where I have to defend James Harden,
Yeah.
but here we are. Like one, that's what the union is for. Like this is some bullshit. Like he hasn't actually withheld his services yet.
He just
so
said that he was a liar and he wouldn't do it.
He's
So-
a liar.
I don't like people can leak whatever they want.
Breathing heavy, pointing at him and shit.
Players can leak whatever they want to the media. They just can't directly ask to be traded or demand to be traded.
Mhm.
Like players can have their agent come out and say, "I only want to go to Miami." Trade my client to Miami, but that's not a violation. It's just a warning. He says, "Dude's a liar. I'm never gonna play for him again." Training campaign in session. He hasn't been asked to report to the team. There are no games being missed.
Yeah,
like he shouldn't be suspended. I mean, not suspended. He shouldn't be penalized for this. He shouldn't be reprimanded for it. Like if you want to say, "Hey, you shouldn't do that publicly," that's something that you put in the CBA. Like everything else is letter of the law. Like if you demand a trade, here's what happens. If you don't, here's what happens. Like there are clear consequences for every action. If you didn't have the foresight to think through, like, oh, we don't want you saying that you'll hold out. We don't want you saying that you'll do this, that, and the third. Put that shit in writing, because otherwise,
you're a liar.
I honestly don't care.
I don't, but it's just it's
the fairness of it all.
Yeah.
He got it. I don't like.
Hey, you know what it was?
I mean, it's jump chase.
Because he went over there talking that shit over in China. We can't have this. We can't have that. Drum up something. Where's HR? They could pull a manual out the ass.
All the manual. Thick contracts. Thick manual.
Right here, you said you was okay with getting fucked over. When? When I say that? Right there. You signed that.
I think he's going to get traded for it.
You do. I do want to say really quick, Caleb Farley, he plays for the Tennessee Titans. His father was killed on Sunday when his house exploded due to a suspected gas leak. So the dude just want to pay respects. That's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like I saw a picture of the house, like it's in like splinters. Like
Jesus,
man,
was that in Pittsburgh?
He played for the Titans. I don't know where the
okay.
thing happened.
North Carolina.
Okay.
So just want to pay our respects to their family on that.
I think his mom died of cancer like 2 or 3 years ago.
That's
that's wild.
That's tough. Grieving one parent is hard enough. You lose another one that close, like that's unexpected. That's tough. So prayers up to the Farley family.
Absolutely.
Last thing I have on our docket for the evening before we get out of here. It was reported that Stephen A. Smith is going to have a new sparring partner during football season, at least twice a week. That man's going to be Shannon Sharp. Throughout football season, you can expect to see Shannon Sharp on First Take Mondays and Tuesdays. It will be the loudest
dog
morning show.
I wanted the closed captions just go. It's just gonna be gibberish. They ain't gonna know what they are.
Well, they really gonna be in there yelling, dog.
Hollering, sweating.
Man, Shannon Sharp was always at top of the lungs, bro. Top of the lungs yelling. He gotta lean back.
With Stephen A. Smith.
He gonna be over there stuttering like a motherfucker. Don't you.
Hey, bro, what you gotta do? He like, what you gotta do?
That's how he be. Hey, Shannon Sharp on there might get Stephen A. wearing the buffs on there.
Man.
Yeah.
Dog.
You know Shannon Sharp he be coming
with the drinks. He be coming with
Asia Wilson had 53 tonight.
Yeah.
Damn, on what?
Yo.
She'd have called us.
Yeah, get Liz ass out the history books. Like, we only recognize Asia.
Shout out to Asia. That's what's up. 53.
I'm still willing to stand on it. Like that, this year's Las Vegas Aces might be the greatest basketball team I've ever seen in my life.
Do we know when Candace Parker's coming back?
I'm not sure.
Man.
Did they just lose to the Liberty in the Cup final though?
They did.
They did.
That's the second time losing to Liberty.
I would say Liberty got a nice.
No, Liberty's good. Yeah, Liberty's solid.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah, they solid.
Hey, even the best teams caught some L's.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
They're 27-4 or something like that. Like,
Yeah, them two best.
mm-hmm. They're not.
Not in the rankings. The Aces, they just been rolling. They just been rolling. Anything else y'all want to talk about quickly before we get up out of here?
Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson being the fastest woman
Hey,
breaking the world. She won the 100 meter. I can't wait to see her run.
That's the shit, boy.
Her thing is she come off the block, sure, but that's not her greatest asset. I feel like she got that long speed. She started striding. It's just like there's a middle section. Like come off the block's cool. She started getting her head of steam, but right there in the middle, that motherfucker,
another gear,
just kicks it in, bro. Like shout out to Sha'Carri. I know she didn't have her. I'm gonna make them respect me tour.
Mm-hmm.
And she been running through records and she been breaking them and she been running Shirley Ann Fraser them is in the race with her, smoking them. Jamaica coming in 2 and 3 consistently. So shout out to Sha'Carri because I'm always rooting for a fantastic 100-meter athlete. I'm rooting for you because you done been through some shit. I'm rooting for the U.S. track team.
That's what's up. Before we get out of here, I just want to shout out the United States FIBA team. Shout out to Ant-Man.
Talking
Edwards
shit.
Taking the step because I get tired of people posting things like, look how far American basketball has fallen in international scale. We used to have a dream team and a redeem team, and now we got these dudes. I'm like, first of all, it's not even this isn't the Olympic team. This is FIBA. Like it's different.
The World Championships.
But they hooping. The NBA again has a lot of young talent. We in good hands.
Mm-hmm. At this again, the Olympic squad, you can still get like the Stephs in them.
They gonna get some star. I'm not sure if Steph gonna play.
No, I'm just saying like that caliber.
Like the World Cup team is generally like
younger.
I don't want to call it the B team, but it's the B team. Like it's for the people that are coming up, and like system. It's basically like a tryout for the Olympic team. But like the stars,
they gonna come back.
They gonna come back for the Olympics.
I wonder if KD will play again.
I can see. Depends on how the season go.
Yeah, I mean with him and injuries, it's like you need to take your summers off. But he likes to hoop. He might play. Like you'll probably get Tatum back, JB. I'm trying to think. Well, like I'm trying to think of like the American stars that are like have ascended to that level. They're in their prime years, so
they have a good team.
They'll have a good team, and like Anthony Edwards is proving that he's
gonna be on the next.
He's gonna be on the Olympic on that trajectory. Like he is the guy for this team. Yeah, well, like 30 something in the last game.
Yep. And not saying he's the guy, but your boy Austin Reeves be looking.
Oh yeah,
look pretty decent, man.
We've been seeing it.
Look pretty decent. All right.
You deserve the money you got.
Just to circle back, Aces are 28-4, Liberty 25-7, then the Sun, Wings, Dream are the next 3 teams.
There you go. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show this week. My parting words this week is just this: if you are in Milwaukee or I guess the general Midwest this week, stay cool.
Stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Stay outside.
Check on your peoples.
Niggas gonna be melting tomorrow.
Especially your elders. Check on your elders.
Yeah,
while they're at home. If you know somebody who don't have air conditioning, you might want to invite them over if you got some AC.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
It's hell.
So just take care of yourselves.
Recording tonight.
Me too.
Dog, man.
If we wasn't here on the 100, man,
y'all hear that fan? I'll tell you that.
And the windows, y'all hear all kinds of background hustle and flow, sound effects. We was recording in that weather.
We ain't got no air on my side of the shop, bro.
Gonna be at this Jada concert. Jada who? What concert?
Jada Kiss.
Oh, Jada Kiss is here tomorrow. And it's at the rave. Good luck.
Oh, y'all gonna die.
Good luck.
Damn, that's a sauna in that motherfucker.
I hope you're not in the basement.
Yeah. Damn.
It don't matter what rule.
It don't matter.
It'd be hot as hell in there.
I've only passed out one time in my life, and it was at the rave.
Really?
I was gonna say like
your wife Sam actually saved me. We was in the front row. We went to go see Gym Class Heroes, and Estelle was an opening act. I think Nas was the headliner.
I know that.
And I was in the front because I was flirting. I told Sam.
Moshing?
No, we just got there early. We were in the front because Sam loved Gym Class Heroes. She loved Travi. And I wanted to see Estelle, and Estelle had this British DJ. And I was like, he's looking at me, and Sam's like, no, he's not, girl. But when I passed out, guess who came to the back to check on me? The British DJ. And then we lied that we was 21 and we wasn't. And he said, come to the after party. And then we was like, oh, shoot, we're going to be able to get in. And I was like, you know what? We ain't 21 yet. We turning 21 soon. So being able to make it. And yeah, that was my That was my lie.
Gotta commit.
Sam told me, she's like, we should just go. We should just go. And I was like, no, fam, I'm not about to
He
go.
would have got y'all in.
Right.
Yeah, he would have got y'all in there.
You know how many 20-year-olds were in that party, bro?
You gotta understand that, 19-year-old Camille was quite naive and innocent. The lie in itself was too much for me.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
It's too much. I can't believe I said this. I'm only 19. What am I talking about? This man is like 32. What am I doing? All right. Anywho, we're gonna get out of here this week. Hope y'all enjoyed. As a reminder, if you have not already and you were in the comments, make sure you like up that video, hit the like button, drop a comment. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in.
Sure.
If you're on the audio version, again, it would be really, really helpful for us if you can go and like the YouTube video and subscribe. Even if you're not going to watch on that platform, the subscriptions, comments, likes, all that helps us out so much, and it's free.
Yeah,
If you're on Twitter and things like that, we post when we post the show.
Yeah, that's also very helpful. Just share the word.
Easy.
It does us a lot of favors.
$3.99.
And the Brewers play in the middle of the day tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
1:10 first pitch.
What's
They have a cool. I think it was Dustin.
Dustin.
They bring drinks to the stadium. They'll be allowed, but containers must be sealed. Roof will be open, but there'll be cooling rooms available. Fans are encouraged to wear a hat, sunscreen, stay hydrated, and take breaks.
Ain't no way in the world off to be at no damn baseball.
Not when it's 100 degrees before the heat index.
That's the thing. He was here last week because he said that.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
like
he
the
did
first
say that.
comment.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear Ken in my ear saying Ken stuff, but Ken next to me.
Oh.
All right, let's get out of here. You can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, these PSN, 2K, Hogwarts streets. Not on these GTA streets no more. I was getting killed out there. I didn't know what was going on no more. At Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE.
You can catch me in Cream City.
Oh.
At Busburger on
Double
Twitter.
entendre.
I was just going to say
Don't
that.
even ask me out.
That's the man.
Nah, that's you, my brother. That's your crime.
No, he was freaky. You can be nasty.
Yeah, I'm freaky. Freak nasty.
Same thing.
Personal. God dang.
K Harris wait, what is my every day
Freaky man.
every day _ gentleman on Instagram, K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. It's gonna be hot as shit tomorrow.
I already got the little alert talking about temperature will be noticeably higher tomorrow.
I gotta get to work.
I'll
Yeah,
be out here working.
It's 76 degrees when I'm about to work. God dang.
Already in the morning. And he get to work early, y'all.
Hey,
First
triple
thing.
T cover with the yo.
Cream City. Hello. Personal.
Exactly. Personal, bro.
All right, y'all.
We out here.
Yeah, it's hot already. We out of here.
Spit something slow.
No bars.
It still trips me out, like just the pandemic, like mask, family,
Outside.
outside.
NPS ain't got no air conditioning.
Yeah, they don't have air conditioning. My son's school air conditioning, so he go to a
I low-key wish that I was still on the air because let me tell y'all, we saw it last week with people who be lying. Back in my day, NPS being canceled because it's 100 degrees. Back in my day, we would have been in school. We